Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To our returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you. And if you just joined me for the very first time, thank you so much. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what guys, we're about to have a ride of a lifetime. So the highlights continued today, and of course from my own point of view, we saw Ozor saying that he literally missed Katrina, because we also know that Katrina the first 2-3 weeks was in charge of the food. You know, Katrina was that girl who would just wake up in the morning, cook for everybody because she felt like, okay, she just wanted everybody to be, comfortable and all of that. And also was like, you know what, I miss Katrina. In the last 2 weeks, I've not had a cause to go into the kitchen to cook. And right now, we could see Ozor trying to prepare bread and egg. And he was telling the right today, you know what, I miss Katrina.
For 2 weeks, remember that almost every morning we'll come out, there'll be rice or beans. So I didn't even know that we always had bread. I just saw people eating it, but I just couldn't care less.
Yeah, the first week, nobody really cared.
First 2 weeks, I didn't care about bread.
Oh yeah, first 2 weeks, because we stayed 1 week, then there was no eviction.
And right now, as much as we think that Katrina is a clout chaser, as most of our fans will put it, or most of the people in the Niger fans will put it, we can also say she's got her good side. When she was in the house, she was trying to make sure that, everybody got food, except for the fight she had with Tolani Badge, which wasn't, something that would have really expected to happen. Katrina has also got her good sides, and of course, sometimes if you just feel that she's trying to clout chase and it doesn't work in her favor. And of course, Big Brother took us back to when Ozor and Tricky T won the Pepsi Challenge, and that brought me to the fact that, it is not always activity. Accuracy matters. Activity does not necessarily matter. Accuracy matters. We could see that, okay, Neo and Erika, had a fantastic rehearsal. We could see Lekon and Wathoni having the rehearsal. Trick, what's his name again? Kid Wire and Lucy. We could see Tolani Badge and V. Of course, we could also see Prince and Nengi having the rehearsal and all of that. But of course, the fact that Tricky T and Ozor won that task brought me to the fact that, we need to be calm to execute projects. So it is not always by activity. Accuracy is very important. And we will see the coordination of Tricky T and Ozor, from their choreography to the execution to the delivery of the song. They were not necessarily the best singers in the house at that point in time, but of course they executed it to the letter. Now, one thing I've observed about Prince is the fact that, he's always very competitive, which is not a problem. But in the house, he always took it to heart whenever he lost. Quite a number of times, he was always close to winning the head of house game, which he didn't win. And at some point during the Pepsi Challenge that Ozor and Tricky T won, we could see Tricky T trying to console Prince for not winning the challenge. And in my mind, I'm like, this is a game we understand, but it is not a do or die affair.
What will I now say? So, shake it up. Amy, I'm not hearing my name on Sunday, as I said.
Yeah, we did well. We enjoyed ourselves.
Legit.
Erika said, after the painting, and I said, Erika, just keep well, let's say after my painting.
And I feel that was one of the reasons why some of the fans who, were also rooting for Ozor and Nengi were not necessarily behind Prince, because every time you do not get to win, you get angry or you feel terrible. It's a game. Enjoy the game. Don't be overly competitive. I'm not saying don't be competitive, but don't be overly competitive to the point that it brings you down, and the people who now won are the ones trying to cheer you up. 2 more highlights and I'll be out of your faces. Now we could see where Erika was talking to Tolani Badge and Kid Wire about the fact that Lucy was angry that they didn't perform well during the Pepsi Challenge. We could remember that it was Lucy and Kid Wire that were paired. And I vividly remember that Lucy was complaining when she was paired with Kid Wire, saying that, can Kid Wire dance? Can Kid Wire sing? Can he perform? And we could see that truly affected them in the delivery. Kid Wire, he doesn't care, just there to do his own thing and get away. But Lucy was just trying to say that Kid Wire would not necessarily be a good partner for her in the delivery of the project. But guess what? She forgot her lyrics on stage.
I don't know what's going on. Wait, she not today. I almost went to talk to her. What how we talk to her? It doesn't make sense. She just kept putting Kid down, saying, oh, I was doing Kid thing. Have you seen him dancing? Have you seen him singing before? Okay, you after everything, so are you? She didn't even sing on stage. So why she complaining about all him and me for hours? I think that was very rude of her. Okay, told her. I told her now. At least
She did.
One lesson that we should learn from that is the fact that, when you're in a team, forget about other people's weaknesses. Focus on your own weaknesses, tighten every loose knot, seal every loophole, so that when it's time for delivery, you'll not be the one at the loose end. finally, on my highlights for tonight is Tolani Baj and Prince. So we understood the fact that Tolani Baj and Prince had a brooding relationship, but at some point, one thing I love that Tolani Baj did was to tell Prince that, you know what, I think we're not working. I think we should have started off being friends than being in a relationship. And this is very important in relationships. Start off as being friends. Don't start off being all mushy, being I love you and all of that. Listen, love will not always come every day, but the relationship will be sustained by a foundation of friendship.
I don't know.
Did I tell you I have
You've
more to
never
say?
complained. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not. There's something
That's the thing.
There's something
I've
about
told you one thing.
Wait.
Never assume anything until I say so. So unless I complain about something, don't assume. But you already said, oh, we don't make each other happy. I never told you, and you don't make me happy.
So Tolani Baj took it upon herself to say, you know what, Prince, I'm not happy with you. You're not making me happy, and I don't think I'm making you happy. I think we just go back to being friends. And let's see how our friendship will take us through. So if we become friends and we think that we can work out a relationship, it's not a bad idea. But as it stands right now, I think that this relationship is struggling to survive, not even thrive. It is struggling to survive. And that was how we saw the split between Tolani Baj and Prince. Not necessarily that they became enemies, but of course the relationship journey went down the drain. Gradually, we're getting closer to the reunion show, and of course, if you've got questions for Ebuka to ask the housemates, please go on Twitter and of course, drop your questions there. My name is Olufemi Daniel. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and of course on TikTok, and follow me at Femi Daniel. And until next time I come your way very soon, it's bye for now.